So we now have Usman, who really goes in on Lisa and explains to us what really went down behind the scenes. And what he says is actually quite shocking.
Into a relationship.
Petty.
Honestly, I can say yes. I can say yes.
Man.
That's what it sounds like. You got trapped into this relationship and you got stuck in it, and then you felt.
She's the one that started saying that she loved me. For good 6 months, she said that she loved me. So I was kind of like, I was thinking, because I have no any intention to come to America. Let me be honest.
Hey guys, it's Morali. Hope you guys are doing well today. Back at it again with another video and 90 Days Fiance related, because a lot seems to be coming out right now. We just had Rose, who was really going in on Ed a couple days ago, like yesterday, and now we're having Usman doing the same thing to Lisa. There seems to be a pattern occurring. Please do subscribe to the channel, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram and subscribe to my podcast, please. And let's get straight into this particular video. So he was doing kind of a FaceTime conversation with lip service individuals, people, that's what they're called, I believe, and he was really just talking about Lisa. I don't understand why he's doing this right now. I think it's quite soon, and I also feel like surely he's going against the contract with TLC. I don't know, I found that to be weird, but he goes on it and he was basically saying that I never really loved Lisa.
I know America is good, I know America is better than my country, but this is my country, this is where I live, this is where I'm doing my things, and the things I'm doing is moving well. If today I come to America, it takes me like 6 months or 1 year for me to get paper before I can start work. So how can I go to a place where I can go and start waiting for paper to be documented before I can do anything, while I have where I can do my things freely? So I know America is good, but I was not having any intention to go to America, to be honest.
Now this to me isn't really surprising, because he never really was expressing his affinity or love for Lisa as much as Lisa was doing it for him, number one. Number two, he then also goes and talks about how she was threatening him emotionally and being quite manipulative. That's what I gathered from what he was saying. Every time something would happen that she didn't like, she would cry. He doesn't like to see her cry. She knows this. She's learned that association. She's going to use it to her advantage to control him. She even came to the point where she was threatening with suicide, saying that, you know what, I might even take my life or whatever, I might hang myself and do this and do that.
Lisa started telling me that she loved me, she did this, she did that. I was like, okay, because this woman is always giving me this love stuff, and if I say no to that, she start crying. And if you want to win my hand, if you want to force me to do anything, start crying. I hate to see anybody cry. I don't like to see anybody cry. So maybe she used that advantage. She started, crying all the time. And I was like, okay, you love me, I love you too.
All this OTT stuff over the top, because she wants to control him and keep him intact. And because he doesn't want to see people upset, he doesn't like people, crying. He wanted to try and make sure that she was happy, and therefore just kind of said it here and there that she loved him or whatever. Didn't expect anything to come out of it, because Nigeria and America are quite far from each other. But he is somebody who wants to stay in his country. He wants to live in his country. He doesn't want to go to America as much. He's not as keen on it as Michael, perhaps, arguably. But at the same time, I find this to be quite shocking, because it really does highlight how manipulative she really was. And it is a shame to see that, Usman's mother finally gave her blessing, because it seemed like she did not want to give it at all. She didn't want to give a blessing. She was really stuck in her ways. But when your son is nagging, you feel like you're just going to say yes.
Yeah, I'm in Nigeria, she's in America. So if she says she loved me, she's far away from me, and I know it's not easy for her to just pick her bag and say she's coming to Nigeria. So I was like, it's okay, let me just accept that love. So after some time, I was like, this cannot continue. We spent about 1 year, you telling me that you love me, and I was saying that I love you, but deeply in me I know it's not love. I don't love you for real, honestly.
And do what you want to do. But this clearly shows that she was more invested than he was, and she clearly loved him and was obsessed with him, to be honest with you, and he wasn't at all. And I felt like the age difference for her was something that over exemplified her love for him, because she's with somebody as a younger man. But he was like, well, his mother was like, I don't want you to be with an older woman and so forth. I don't want you to be, this relationship's a bit weird. And she was like, the blacks and the whites, they get treated differently over there. I don't like it. I see what happens. The mother knows what is up. She was very clever, and the gag is the mother looks younger than this flipping girl Lisa. I'm just gonna say it right now. I'm sorry, that's just what I get from this. I feel like she just really is. I'm surprised that she accepted the whole situation. But in this particular conversation that he's having, he really does expose her.
To make you happy. I do that to to make you happy, to calm you down. So Lisa started trying to hang herself, commit suicide. I was like, no. My father is an imam, and we were taught in a way that it's good for you to please somebody. It's better I tolerate her, problems, all the headache she's giving me, and make her leave, than for me to say I didn't love her, then she go and kill herself. So I was like, it's better for me to tolerate that, you know. Then she live life. I have the word that I make somebody to live life. Then for me to say, no, I don't love you, I should go and kill herself because of me.
Just for her emotionally manipulative kind of manners, and that he doesn't really have that much love for her at all. And he gave his own background explanation that, you know, his father is an imam and so forth. They were taught to give to people, to help people and so forth. So that's what helped carry it on. But there really is no affinity there for him. And that in itself, for me, is the gaggery of the situation. And the fact that he's saying this right now while TLC is going on right now, I don't know if he should be saying this, but it really isn't surprising. You have these in relationships. When you like somebody more than that person likes you, you will do anything to make them stay in that position. You will cry, you'll do this, you'll threaten them, you'll threaten what you'll do to yourself. You keep people entrapped. You trap them with your guilt. And when you make that person feel guilty, you now have them wherever you want, because you can. That's how you bring people in. You ensnare them in with making them feel guilty, making them feel a certain type of way. And once you know that you can do that and you've learned that association, you will continue to do it. And it's very toxic, it's very exploitive, and it is very manipulative. Let me know your thoughts are when it comes to this. Do you think there's more to the story? Are you guys surprised about this? Do comment down below. Let me know your thoughts are, child. I'm now talking about 90 Days Fiance. There's no damn tomorrow because I'm not invested, guys. I'm not involved. I don't know why it's taking me this long, because it seems the show is very popular and everybody's talking about it. I don't know why I've seen so many clips here and there, but I've never talked about the show. But now, you know, I'm involved, guys. I really am involved. So let me know what your thoughts are when it comes to this. Please do subscribe, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.